So you're opening the Tempe Improv. What like do you have a new act? Or are there like what do you do? Because
I got a lot of new bits and stuff like that, but no, it's just me kind of doing my thing. I mean, it's just a show.
Is that weird that I go on Netflix and you have your whole stand-up comedy routine on Netflix? Did you know that?
Is it really?
Yeah, I've seen you on there.
Oh, that's cool.
But you didn't know that?
I guess I've heard people see it. But
You don't get paid for that?
I'm sure somebody does somewhere.
What about all the
There's a lot
YouTube stuff? By now, I mean, you were the first guy that was getting a million
Do you
hits.
remember when that I was like the number 1 to number 5 somewhere? I was in the top 5 things on YouTube.
Do you think
for a couple of years?
That had to launch the show, right?
It was
I would
pretty
think.
big, and then I got beat by man who gets mauled by cat.
Cat videos.
Yeah,
Can't top
dog falling downstairs. I think trumped me. It's only still that's things I still only got because it got dated. It was just a Bush Clinton thing, so it was only it's only like 13, 14 million hits. But at one time it had
That's a ton.
It had like 5-6 million hits when nobody had anything.
Yeah,
I mean there was nothing.
you were always the number 1,
Hey,
2, 3, 4, 5
right.
videos.
Speaking of the hits and stuff, there was a new Al Pacino movie out. Did you see the Spectre guy? What's that guy's name?
What is it?
Spectre, the guy.
Arlen Specter?
Phil Spector.
Phil Spector. He had a movie came
Arlen
out.
Specter.
He plays Phil Spector, the music producer that got.
Does he really?
He got busted
Yeah.
for murder, right?
Yeah,
He
it was
killed
on
somebody.
HBO a couple
Whoa!
weeks ago.
I just killed somebody. Gotta keep this quiet. We're in a lot of trouble here.
Now, see, if I were you, if I lived in Frank Caliendo's world, the voice I would do to myself to crack myself up the most would be Al Pacino.
Why not? It's always fun. Just chewing gum, talking to myself. Hey, Johnjay, you want to do my charity? I'm ready to go.
You know what? We were at Celebrity Fight Night not that long ago, and I so badly wanted this prize, but it went for $350,000, and it was dinner with Robin Williams,
Oh,
Billy Crystal,
that's amazing.
and Robert De Niro.
That would be very interesting. The three of us all at the same time.
Yeah,
Same dinner, same
for
place.
$350,000. What do you think that'd be like?
I think it would be very good.
How would a convo go?
Hey, could you maybe pass mashed potatoes, huh, Johnjay?
Yeah.
Looks like you've had enough lately.
Oh, ouch! That hurts.
That really hurts. He's been doing great. He's fantastic. He was on the cookie diet for years. I mean, it looks like he's really built himself up. What an amazing thing. A guy with 2 first names. Never trust that. Come on. It's like having a city for a first name. Orlando. What's going on? Orlando Bloom. Sounds like something happened in Florida and then got bigger. I think it would go something like that.
God, that's good.
Scene.
You
Nice.
just saved me $350,000.
That was not very bad, huh?
Wow.
For $400,000,
Yeah.
I will feed you. Here's a meatball.
Isn't that crazy?
You want another meatball?
I do.
Did you see?
I do.
I do.
Did you see the former President Bush just had a grandbaby? That's kind of a big
Yeah, I'm
deal.
trying to figure out how that happened, man. Laura's trying to explain to me the way it comes about.
Yeah.
That's gross. That's gross stuff, man. Of course, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Not really. Anybody going to help me out on that? Yeah, it's amazing the people that just keep popping up in the news. Pacino's doing another thing too. He's going to be he's going to play Joe Paterno in that football movie. That'll be weird.
He looks like him.
Yeah.
Always look like somebody. He's just so amazing how he can go from being so quiet to so loud out of nowhere. That's like a comedic thing. You ever notice like Norm Macdonald can do that? Like
Yeah.
Norm, like, hey, how you doing? Ah, man, where'd that come from? You know? Norm Macdonald.
Chris Rock's another.
I can't believe it just bumped that up. John, Jay, and Rich. John, Jay, and Rich. Going to dinner with Billy Crystal, Robert Rose, Robert De Niro. Had trouble saying those names.
Oh, and you know what else happened that's totally around your voice? This is Pat Summerall just died, the John Madden partner.
Nothing like bringing up a person who just passed away. Great for comedy.
Here's a tie-in.
Thanks, Rich.
No problem. Do something with that.
Pass the meatballs in heaven. Yeah, you know, it's funny to listen
A
to.
lot of times, guys die.
It's funny to listen to the Summerall clips because that's what I grew up watching. You know, I grew up in Wisconsin watching the Packers and stuff like that, and they don't do it that way anymore. The play-by-play guy on television now fills a lot of time, and it used to be Summerall would just do phrases. He'd be like, "Emmitt Smith, the end zone, touchdown." That's all he did. He did phrases, single words, and then Matt would be like, "Yeah, you know, he handed it off right there, and he ran in a circle." But it's pretty much what you said, and I'm just saying it longer. But it's amazing to watch. I was watching ESPN, and they're doing some tributes and stuff to him, and like, oh man, it was such a different world back then. I love it when Johnjay just gets into what I'm talking about.
I'm fascinated by the way you change your face and your voice.
Really
it's
weird,
fascinating.
isn't it?
It's so flippin' weird.
The
man.
Robin Williams to the George Bush to the Bill Clinton, and I will tell you what, this all is so much fun.
It's just so weird how your face moves and
I was
changes.
trying to think of some of the other weird facial ones.
Do you ever work
That
out
works
at,
good
you
for the
worked out at
radio.
Obama yet? 'Cause I know you're working
It's
on
still that. It's all done in that cadence where he talks slow at the beginning
Oh my
and
God.
speeds up at the end. You know, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You know, Kyle on our show does some good voices too, and I don't know if you've heard her ever do. And again, she does people we know too. In fact, we don't even know this person. She does her Chinese landlady.
Those are the best. Landladies with Chinese ancestry.
We ask for rent all the time. We want it now, not later.
And that's the only phrase. That's all she ever says.
Rent
to
now. Oh, I kill you.
you. Wait a second.
But she's
Some of the
violent.
breath, though. You know?
But she's going to kill you?
Yeah, well,
You better pay your rent. That's all I know. That's all we know.
Well, you got any like Honey Boo Boo and Honey Boo Boo's mom? You got to get right.
Yeah, my wife watches that stuff. I go in another room and try not to think less of her.
oh come on.
Can you
that's
do
a-
Rick
that's a
from The Walking
brilliant
Dead?
Show.
No, those are some.
Why are you pulling out these random references?
Johnjay's good for me for homework, for me to realize what's pop culture right now.
Who did you ask? Some random comedian to like do Gene Wilder? Like nobody does a Gene Wilder.
Nobody does Gene Wilder, except maybe Frank does.
You know who does a Gene Wilder? Oh man, he was on Saturday Night Live for a couple of years. Did Drunk Girl? Jeff Richards. Jeff Richards can do a Gene Wilder. It's more Willy Wonka than just that, but it's.
I don't
pretty good.
remember Drunk Girl.
I don't remember Jeff
I know
Richards.
Drunk Uncle. I don't remember Jeff Richards either.
I don't remember
You know
either.
Drunkle Stan on Gravity Falls?
Well,
Oh yeah,
that's him.
Grunkle Stan. No, it's not.
Oh,
That's my new favorite show.
that's a brilliant show, isn't it?
Gravity Falls.
It's
my
really
kids
funny.
love that show.
Oh, it's fantastic. That and Phineas and Ferb.
Also brilliant.
we met the Phineas and Ferb guy. Remember? We like freaked out.
Oh, I know them very well.
Oh, you do? I
I
can't
go
remember his
play
name.
ping pong.
Vincent.
Oh, the guy who played Vincent Martello, the guy
Yeah.
who plays him?
Yeah.
Okay, but the guy who plays Phineas. I go.
You're saying you actually know Phineas and
Yeah,
Ferb.
actually
I
is
know
what you're
that's
saying.
cartoon characters. I
They
live
come over.
in an animated world, guys. No, the creators, Swampy Marsh and Dan Povenmire.
They from Family Guy? Is that where they came from?
Dan's originally from Family Guy. He's Doofenshmirtz.
Okay.
Very, very interesting. Let's do something
Hey,
crazy.
can you do Ted, the teddy bear?
No, but I could probably work on it. I haven't seen that movie.
Yeah, but
Are you kidding? It is. You know what?
Come
I
on,
almost,
Jan.
I almost
Where's my
envy you.
Where's my ring, Jan? You son of a bitch! No, you son of a cocksucker. Where's my ring?
Wait a second, you can't say that.
I know we bleeped that out. But dude, how do you not see Ted?
Because
Oh my
I
gosh,
don't
it's
I don't
really
watch a lot of
funny.
comedies.
It's
I
really
just
funny.
What do you like to watch? Then you watch
Stuff
Schindler's
about-
List over and over again.
yeah, I mean stuff that I
Braveheart?
for a long time I was just watching like CSI shows and stuff like that.
Precious.
When I was on Mad TV, Stephanie Weir said to me, she goes, "What do you watch on TV?" And I go, oh, Law and Order, SVU, Law and Order.
Really?
And she's
Can you
like,
do Sam Waterston?
No.
From
And
Law
she's
and
like, do you have a death fetish too? And I was like, I guess I do.
Do you watch
What's
the
your
crime
other fetish?
shows? Like
I watch
the,
all that stuff.
But she said Death Fetish 2. What's the other fetish?
because she does, because she would watch the same
Oh, I
kind
thought
of
you
stuff.
meant like you opened up about some fetish.
I thought you were gonna ask me, do a Stephanie Weir.
Do you know a lot about like serial killers and stuff? Are you one of those guys that like
no.
Dexter and all
no,
that?
no. I
Can
don't
you do
know.
that noise from Law and Order?
Dung, dung.
Yeah.
That's how I actually change topics.
How is the
a lot of times when you ask
doo-doo?
me a question, I would go dung dung.
How is that? Like you did.
That's how I hear
That
it.
wasn't even close.
That's how I hear it.
What is?
That's a Pacino. That's a Pacino
I thought that was an
transition.
old person asking you what you just said.
Hey, so when's the date of the opening of the Tempe Improv?
It is Friday night. I'm there Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week. So whatever today is, Saturday and Sunday.
and
So,
tickets are how much?
like $600.
And-
No, they're like $70 each, but we got to mark half off to like 35 or
Oh,
something.
good.
Like that.
And it's tempeimprov.com, tempeimprov.com, frankcaliendo.com. Is that all?
Yeah, and at Frank Caliendo on Twitter, at Frank Caliendo if you can't spell Caliendo. It's the
what
letter
is
C.
what does Charles Barkley call you?
Caladino. Caladino.
You know, that's so damn funny.
Ask me to do another impression. What's another weird one? You can.
Just another random one?
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
Oh yeah, that's
I
good.
can do that.
I mean, right now you got. Jurassic.
I was asking for one that I didn't actually do. Jurassic Park 4. Is that possible? Could be. Will the girl save the world with gymnastics again? Who knows?
Can you do Ron Perlman from Sons of Anarchy?
Doom doom.
Hey, do you do any women? I haven't heard you do
Not
women.
really.
You know, it'd be a good one for him to get, and you would totally know if he could. Is Jesse from Breaking Bad? Because that guy's voice is so clear. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You
totally.
watch Breaking Bad?
No.
There's this guy on YouTube. He's an Asian dude, and he does Jesse from Breaking Bad. And you look Asian. You could.
I do. I look like I could be asking her for rent.
They wreck us.
All right, Frank Caliendo, tippingimprov.com. Thanks for coming in, dude.
I love you.